This video is about tiramisu, one of the best known Italian desserts anywhere in the world. Now, talking about food in Italy can be dangerous, as there's always a region somewhere that makes the best whatever it is or thought of it first, and tiramisu is no exception. And yet, although it is everywhere, it is in fact not a traditional Italian dessert at all and is of relatively recent origin. In fact, as recently as 1993, a joke in Tom Hanks's film Sleepless in Seattle was based on people not knowing what tiramisu is and thinking it was to do with sex, which I suppose, in a way, it is. I have found a New York Times article from 1985 about the amazing new Italian dessert. It quotes the owner of a New York restaurant who says his tiramisu is real, and the dish comes from Tuscany, which, guess what, is where he came from. And he's not alone. There are claims that tiramisu goes back to Renaissance Tuscany, but with a different name and somewhat different ingredients, more like a zabaione or zuppa inglese or trifle. However, I am sceptical, as mascarpone, and more about this shortly, is a key ingredient for tiramisu, and that probably originated in Lombardy in northern Italy. Other claims go back to 19th century Piedmont, where it was created for politician Camillo Cavour after a setback on the path to Italian unification. The justification for this appears solely to be the name tiramisu, which means pick-me-up in Italian. Some even say it originated in the once legal brothels or case chiuse in Italy to help with, let's say, performance. However, the evidence for all this is sadly very weak, if not non-existent. Based on the actual evidence, it appears the origins of tiramisu are in the northeast of Italy, either the Veneto or Friuli Venezia Giulia. Italian gastronome Giuseppe Mafflioli wrote in 1981 that it was created in 1962 in the Beccaria restaurant in Treviso. But according to Clara and Luigi Padovani, that can't be right, as it first appeared on a menu in the 1950s at the Albergo Roma in Tolmezzo in Friuli. The truth is that reliable evidence of restaurant menus is hard to come by, with tiramisu's first appearance in an Italian dictionary in 1980, which all suggests a fairly recent rise to national prominence. So, in the absence of clear evidence, I decided to do my own first-hand research. I asked my mother whether she remembers tiramisu when growing up in Umbria in the 1950s and early 60s. Her recollection was that it was around during her childhood, which is broadly consistent with the Friuli claim, but maybe bad news for Treviso. She also remembers the alcohol being a crucial ingredient. This is what I think is the story of tiramisu. I suspect it's been around for a long time in Italy, earlier than the evidence we have suggests. History has not been good at preserving the ordinary things of everyday life, such as menus and recipes, so I reckon it predates the Second World War. And unlike other Italian recipes, this one was hard for Italian migrants to take with them to other countries, as mascarpone, which is essential, is an unusual sort of cheese, being made from cream with lemon juice but without rennet. And local variants, such as cottage cheese, would not have worked as well. And this means it was the spread of mascarpone with better refrigerated transport that was crucial to the rise of tiramisu, making it more widely available in the post-war economic boom in Italy and later in other countries. I'm sure Italian mascarpone is still the best, but locally produced mascarpone is now widely available, including from Wisconsin, the centre of American cheese making. I hope you found this video interesting. I do acknowledge the evidence is not clear-cut on this one, so if you passionately believe that it was your bisnonno who created the recipe, you may well be right. I hope you found the video interesting. If you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.